Here at Kingdom Families, we believe that all children belong in families. When we look at the Bible, Jesus says to love your neighbor as yourselves. And so what does it look like to love our neighbors here in Tanzania, Africa? Neighbors who might be in vulnerable situations, families who are desperate and on the verge of giving up their children to orphanages. How do we come alongside those neighbors and say, we want to support you, we want to encourage you, we want to empower you, and we want to see you rise up out of your situation and for you to continue to care for your children? How do we love those neighbors so that they don't give up their children to orphanages? We believe that families are sustainable. They've been around since the beginning of time, and they will continue on for generations to come. And so family-based orphan care is really the answer, because it's going to continue on for generations to come. Children belong in families.
And when you look at nonprofits or churches that engage with vulnerable communities, whether it be here in East Africa or really throughout the majority world, you'll find that when they want to help a vulnerable child, most often what they'll do is set up a children's home or an orphanage, an institutional care facility. Now, once that has been established there, they normally don't have any problem filling it with children. And the reason for that is there is a lot of poverty and people are looking for help. So if that's the only kind of help that's provided, people will take advantage of that. But the truth is that 4 out of 5 kids that enter those institutional care facilities are in fact not what we would consider double orphans, meaning that they've lost both their parents. 80% of them have at least one, if not both of their parents still there. We believe that those children have a right to be back in their families of origin, or if they can't be because of abuse, neglect, or abandonment, that those children also have a right to be in another family, an alternative family, through foster care or adoption.
And what we see is when children grow up in orphanages or separated from a family, these children grow up with some pretty major issues. We see a lot of attachment disorders, children who are not able to attach properly to an adult or a caregiver, a mother or a father figure. And because of that, it can create a lot of social disorders for that child as they grow up, throughout childhood but onto adulthood. These children who age out of orphanages, who are unable to have successful long-term relationships, who struggle to become mothers and fathers themselves, to one day get married and to have a healthy relationship with their spouse. They're unable to go out into society and really be successful and understand what does it look like to be East African, what does it look like to be Tanzanian, to really acclimate into society. But most importantly is that these children don't really have a sense of belonging, who they belong to, a family that they belong to. And so it's really a desire to see children